Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. I was going to say Thursday, it's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday everyone, and is it too early to say Merry Christmas? I'm going to say Merry Christmas. I'll just give you a little wave there. Hello. Thank you so much for joining Power Yoga. My name's Jade from Yoga to Flow, and today we are going to do a 45-minute power flow. So make sure you have your mats, and you don't need any props. If you do have any injuries, just be mindful as you flow on the mat today. And if you have a Christmas jumper, you've got 5 seconds to run upstairs and grab your Christmas jumper. Hi, Julia. Lovely. So just a few more joining and then we will start. So again, if you have just joined, my name's Jade from Yoga to Flow. And you need a Christmas jumper for this power flow. We're going to keep the Christmas jumper on for as long as we can before we get too hot, and then we can take it off. I did this with one of my classes in the studio the other day, and one guy actually lasted to the end of the power flow. Cool. So if you are just joining Power Yoga, if you do have any injuries, just be mindful, make sure you're good to flow or good to go, and then we'll start. Lovely. Cool. So I hope you're all feeling strong. If you have music that you want to pop on, you can pop on your music. So if you have a playlist, whether it be Christmassy or just kind of funky, pop on your playlist. And we're going to start today in a really uncomfortable position. I'm really sorry. You've got your Christmas jumpers on, you've got your nice Christmassy leggings on, and we'll start. So toes are going to be tucked under, and you're just going to rest your palms there onto your knees. So a really nice stretch there into the fascia of the feet. Softening the shoulders. Again, if you're on your lunch break, enjoying this next 45 minutes on the mat before you go back to your desk. You'll feel nice and energized and ready for the rest of your day. If you've already started your Christmas holidays, then hopefully you've had no wine or mince pies this morning. You're all good to flow. And I'm just trying to distract you here by having those toes tucked under, bottom back onto the heels. If anyone is experiencing too much pain, you can kind of lift up. But this is just a really nice pose to stretch that fascia into the bottom of our feet. Lots of you are still waving on the chat. So hopefully you guys are still waving and releasing that fascia through your feet. Lovely, just 5 more breaths, nice and slow. Keep the eyes closed, shoulders nice and soft. And just remember this little bit of pain that you're experiencing into your feet, into your ankles, your toes. It's just temporary. We might just spend the whole 45 minutes here. I'm kidding, please stay with me. 3 more breaths for 3, for 2, and for 1. Reach the arms nice and high, interlace the palms. Lovely, release those hands, come down to the floor. Whew, give those feet a little bit of a shake. And just slowly turn those ankles. Feel that release there into the tops of the calves. And then tuck your toes under. Send your bottom all the way back to your heels. Take a child's pose. As you release into this child's pose, just gently rock from side to side. You're just releasing there across the lower back. And if you're working in a tighter body, you might be up top here. Again, just notice where your child's pose feels comfortable today. Lovely. Release the arms by your side. Allow those shoulders to drop around the knees, palms facing up towards the ceiling, and drop that forehead down to the floor. Take a lovely full breath in, and take a big breath out. 2 more. Take a full breath in, and out. 1 more. Full breath in, and out. Lovely, walk the fingertips forwards, come through a tabletop position. Really nice, just start to move the hips from side to side. And really press through those palms there, so you're just stretching into the tops of the fingers, stretching through the shoulders. Putting a bit more weight there through the palms as you come forwards, and then shifting your bottom back. Lovely, spin those hands out to the side. You're just going to rock from right to left there, releasing through the shoulders. And just allow that head to be nice and heavy there, so you're not holding any tension to the back of your neck. And then come back through the center. Coming onto the top of your right wrist there. So just spin your fingertips in to face you and just rocking forwards and backwards. A nice little stretch there if you've been working on your laptop. And then ground that hand down to the floor. Opposite side, coming onto the back of the left. Again, wiggle those fingertips. And then coming onto the top of both. And just wiggle those fingertips, shifting your weight forwards and backwards. Really nice. Extend those arms out in front of you. Send the bottom back to your heels again. Just take 3 more breaths. Breathing there for 3. Lovely. For 2. And for 1. Really nice. Slowly start to press into your palms. As you push into your palms, you're going to bring your body forward. So you're coming back through your tabletop position. As you come through that tabletop position, kick your right leg back. And then slowly start to bend that right knee. You're just going to take 5 little pulses there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your right knee, tap it onto your right tricep. Send it all the way back. Right knee hugs into your chest. Send it back. Right knee, left tricep. Send it back. Hold it there for 3, 2, and 1. Step your right foot outside of your right palm. Sweep the right arm nice and high as you inhale, looking up to the ceiling. Lovely. Right hand's going to come down. Left arm floats up. Exhale, left hand comes down. Pressing into both palms, step your right knee back. Then extend your left leg back, pressing out through the heel. 5 little lifts there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left knee, left tricep. Send it back. Left knee, nose or forehead. Send it back. Left knee, right tricep. Send it back. Left foot grounds outside of your left palm. Sweep your left arm nice and high as you inhale. Lovely. Lower that left hand down. Sweep the right arm up. Inhale. Right hand comes down. Exhale. Pressing into your palm. Set the left leg back and push back into your downward dog. Lovely. Just pedal it out through the legs. Stretching into the back of the calves. Allow that head there to be nice and heavy. If you've still got your Christmas jumper on, you're winning. If you have taken it off, don't panic. 2 more breaths for 1. And for 2. Rise up onto all 10 toes, look forwards. Take a little bend through the knees. You're going to jump up or step to the top of the space. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Grab onto opposite elbows. Sway the body from side to side, releasing through the back of the legs, the back of the calves. Hands come onto your shins. Inhale through halfway. Really nice, guys. Exhale to fold forwards. Bend through the knees. Find your chair pose. Squeeze the glutes. Reach the arms nice and high. 5 breaths here. Breathing for 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Exhale to fold. Inhale through halfway. Pressing through your hands. Little bend through the knees. Hop it back. Hold your high plank. Bottoms down. Keep the core nice and engaged. Breathing here nice and slowly. Lovely. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Exhale through chaturanga. Inhale through upward facing dog. Exhale, push all the way back, downward dog. Right leg sweeps nice and high. Bring your right knee forwards, tap and hold right tricep. Send it back. Right knee, nose or forehead. Send it back. Right knee, left tricep. Send it back. Right foot grounds between your palms. Inhale, we rise up. Find that high lunge. Good, power through that back leg. Taking 3 little lower downs here. You're going to lower that back knee for 3, 2, and 1. Hold there, hands to your heart center. Just breathing here, shifting that weight back, keeping that left quad nice and fired up. Lovely. For 3, lower those knees. For 2, and for 1. Straighten the back leg. Sweep the arms nice and high, high lunge. Exhale, the hands come down. Frame the left leg, right leg. Shoot it back, 3-legged dog. Hold there for 3, for 2, and for 1. Lower it down. Wave the body forwards, high plank. Lower through your chaturanga hold. First one, we're going to drop down to the knees. Lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push all the way back up. Downward facing dog. Really strong. Left leg floats up. Find your 3-legged dog. Left knee forwards. Tap and hold. Left tricep. Send it back. Left knee, nose or forehead. Send it back. Left knee, right tricep. Send it back. Left foot grounds between your palms. Inhale, sweep the arms nice and high. Oh, getting a little bit hot in here. Take your jumpers off if you need to. You're going to lower that right knee there for 3, 2, and 1. I'm sure my heating's just come on. Bring your hands to your heart center. Shift your weight back. Keep that right quad nice and engaged. Power through that back leg. Squeeze that right glute for 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the back leg. Sweep the arms up. High lunge. Lovely. Those hands come down. Frame the left leg. Shoot it back. 3-legged dog. For 3, 2, and for 1. Lower that left leg. Wave the body forwards. High plank. Lower through a chaturanga hold. Keep the knees lifted if you can. For 5, 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale through upward facing dog. Exhale, we meet back. Downward dog. Lovely. Bend through the knees, look forwards. Jump up or step. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Grabbing onto the backs of your calves. Just allow the head to be nice and heavy there. Little bend through the knees so you can find that length through the back of your legs. For 3, 2, and 1. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Bring the hands down through your heart center. You're going to rise up onto your toes there. So you're going to lift your heels. Stay nice and strong through the core. Find that balance. For 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take it down to our chair pose. So stay high on the toes. Slowly bend the knees. Keep the hands at the heart center. Good. Just 5 breaths. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the heels down. Step your left leg back. Sweep the arms up. High lunge. Lovely. Back foot down to 90. Find your warrior 2. You're going to reverse that warrior. Flip your right palm. Reach up and over. Back through your warrior 2 as you inhale. Cartwheel the hands come down. Frame your right leg. Pivot around and lift the back leg. Find your warrior 3. Find that balance. Lovely. Step the left leg back. Sweep the arms up. High lunge. As you interlace those palms, release your 2 index fingers. Lift the shoulders up to the ears. Then come over to your right hand side. Inhale back through the center. Over to the left. Inhale back through the center. Sweep your arms by your side. Shift your weight forwards on that nice strong diagonal line. If you've still got your jumpers on, you guys are winning. You're doing well. If you are hot, please do take them off. For 3, 2, and 1. Shift your weight forwards. Lift back through that warrior 3, embracing those wobbles. Step that left leg to the top of the mat. Bend through the knees, chair pose. Lovely. Hands come to the heart center. Step your right leg back. Sweep the arms up. High lunge. Lovely. Back foot down to 90. Find your warrior 2. Lovely. Slowly reverse that warrior. Flip your left palm. Reach up and over. Back to your warrior 2 on the inhale. Slowly cartwheel the hands come down. Frame your left leg. Pivot round to your right big toe. Shift your weight forwards. Lift through that warrior 3. Hands to the heart center. Find that balance. Step your right leg back. Sweep the arms nice and high as you inhale. Reach up and over. Release those index fingers. Coming over to the right hand side. Back through the center and over to the left. Inhale back through the center. Sweep those arms by your side. Shift your weight forwards on that nice strong diagonal line. Breathing there for 3, for 2, and for 1. This right leg's going to step forwards. Bend through the knees, sweep the arms high, chair pose. Rise up onto the toes for 3. Lovely, for 2. And for 1. Really nice. From there, slowly bend forwards. You're going to bring the hands down to the floor, finding your forward fold. These fingers grab onto your big toes. Halfway lift. The jumper came off. I got too hot, guys. Forward fold. Lovely. Release those hands down. Extend your right leg and your left leg back. High plank. Lower through your chaturanga as you exhale. Inhale through upward dog. Exhale to downward dog. Right leg sweeps up. Soften and bend. Breathe. Open through that hip. Lovely. Inhale to straighten. Right knee forwards. Tap and hold. Right tricep. Send it back. Right knee, nose or forehead. Send it back. Right knee's going to tap across your left tricep. Send it all the way back. Right foot grounds between your palms. Inhale, we come up. High lunge. Lovely. Ground the back foot down. Find that warrior 2. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale to bend. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 3. This time as you exhale, just release the arms. Keep both legs nice and strong. Right arm's going to come forwards as you exhale down to your Trikonasana, looking up to the ceiling. Really nice. Peel back that left hip, sweep the left arm a little bit higher. Breathing there for 3, for 2, and for 1. Come back to your warrior 2. Inhale. Drop your right hand inside of your right foot. Circle the left arm over the head, side angle. Both hands come down. Going to walk them out on the diagonal there to the left corner of the mat, pressing your fingertips down to the floor. Keep your warrior 2 formation there through the legs, pressing through those fingertips for 3, for 2, and for 1. Walk the hands round, frame the right leg, drop down to your left knee, sweep the arms up, inhale. Lovely, shift your weight back. From there you're going to find a little bit of balance, a little bit of strength. You're going to lift that right leg up to the ceiling if you can. You might pause for a little bit. You might wobble. Just trying to lift that right leg from the floor. Woo! Not helping that I've got a fireplace behind me. 3 more breaths. I guess you can hold on to it if you need to. You can't see my arm there, can you? Bringing my hands back to the heart center. 2 more breaths. Try and lift that right leg if you can. For 1. And for 2. Lower that right foot. Sweep the arms up. Lift the back knee. High lunge. Lovely. Hands come down. Exhale. Step your right leg back. Coming through a side plank. Knife edge to the left. Knife edge to the right. Sweep the right arm all the way up. Exhale. Right hand comes down. Chaturanga hold. Drop down to the knees if you need to. Lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale through upward facing dog. Exhale to downward dog. Lovely. Take 5 breaths here, your choice. You can hold that downward dog or take 5 ripples through the spine. If you're rippling, you're coming up onto the toes, coming forwards, high plank, bending through the knees, bottom back. For 2, for 3, for 4, and for 5. Pushing back, downward dog, left leg sweeps up. Soften and bend, open through the hip, drop the left heel down to the right glute. Inhale to straighten. Left knee forwards, tap and hold, left tricep. Send it back. Left knee, nose or forehead. Send it back. Left knee, right tricep. Send it back. Left foot grounds between your palms. Inhale, we rise up, find that high lunge. Back foot down to 90, find your warrior 2. Really strong. From there, 3 straightens through the front leg. Straighten your front leg for 1. Exhale. For 2. And for 3. Really nice. Straighten that front leg again. Bring your left arm forwards and exhale down through your Trikonasana. So try not to drop the right shoulder. Try and lift up and out of the body, reaching the arm nice and high. Beautiful. Inhale to come back there through your warrior 2. Left hand drops inside of the left leg. Right arm sweeps overhead. Find your side angle. Beautiful. Both hands come down to the floor. You're going to walk them out on the right hand side to the diagonal of the corner of the mat, dropping that head between your arms, finding that nice opening through the back of the body. Lovely. Walk the hands round to the front of the mat. Pivot round to your right big toe. Drop down to the right knee. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Lovely. Shift your weight back so you're right onto that right knee. Hands can rest onto your hips here. Hands to the heart center. Start to lift that left leg up. Again, your gaze is really important here. So just notice what you're looking at as you lift that leg from the floor. It's tricky. I'm not holding onto the fireplace this time. 3 more breaths. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Lower that left leg down. Curl the back toes under. Sweep the arms. Inhale, high lunge. Lovely. Hands come down. Set your left leg back. Lower through a chaturanga hold. For 5. 4. 3. 2. Inhale for 1. Lovely. Push it all the way back. Child's pose. Rock from side to side here. Good. Come back to that breath. 3 more breaths here. For 3. Lovely. For 2. And for 1. From there, pressing into your palms, you're going to wave the body forwards, come to your tabletop. Walk your hands to the top of the space. Keep your sit bones nice and high and drop your chin or chest down to the floor, finding your melted heart. Really nice opening there into the front of the body. 3 more breaths. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Slide the hands back underneath you. You're going to slowly drop down to your forearms. Now make sure your forearms aren't too wide. You want to be able to tap your right hand across to your left elbow and back. As you spread the fingertips, grip with your thumb and index finger. Curl your toes under. Take a nice big inhale, lift the knees. Make sure your head is lifted, your chest is pressing towards the back of the space. Heels might be lifted or grounded, coming into that dolphin pose. Only 5 breaths here. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. And for 1. From there, slowly walk the toes back. Forearm plank. Core nice and engaged. We're just going to spend the rest of the practice here. I'm kidding. From there, core nice and engaged. Make sure you're not dropping the hips down. Stay nice and lifted. For 3. For 2. And for 1. From there, slowly drop down to the knees. Send the tailbone back to your heels. Find your child's pose. Extend your arms. Lovely. Pressing into the hands. Wave the body forwards. Tabletop. Curl the toes. Push back. Downward dog. Take a nice big inhale. Right leg sweeps towards the ceiling. Soften and bend as you open through that hip. Drop your right toes down. Flipping into wild thing. Press the hips nice and high. Open through the chest. Lovely. Slowly flip it back. Shoot the right leg up. 3-legged dog. Right knee forwards. Tap and hold. Right tricep. Send it back. Right knee hugs into your chest. Send it back. Right knee, left tricep. Send it back. Hug that right knee one last time in towards your chest. Lower and hover above the floor. Hug it back in. Ground it between your palms. Inhale to come up. High lunge. Beautiful. Ground the back foot down. Find your warrior 2. Straighten that right leg on the inhale. Then exhale to bend. Straighten for 2. Exhale. Straighten for 3. Bring your right arm forwards, exhale through triangle pose. This time you can start to reach the left arm overhead. Right hand can stay where it is, or if you're engaging that core a little bit more, right arm comes out to the side. If you start to feel this into your lower back, release, come back for your triangle. If you're here staying strong, breathing and smiling for 3, for 2, and for 1. Inhale to come all the way back up. Spin your toes to the corners of your mat. You're going to exhale, drop down to your goddess squat. Just rock from side to side. Useful. Inhale, straighten your arms, straighten your legs. Cartwheel the hands, come down. Slowly frame that right leg. Shift your weight forwards and lift to your twisted half moon. Step that left leg back. Sweep the right arm back and left arm comes forwards. Breathing into that twist. Lovely. Hands meet on the right hand side. Left elbow comes to the outside of your right knee. 2 more breaths for 1 and for 2. Inhale, sweep back through your high lunge as you inhale. Exhale, drop down to your left knee. Bring your hands to your heart center. Shift your weight back. And one last try there at lifting that right leg. Good. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Ground the right foot down. Sweep the arms up. High lunge. Exhale to lower. 3-legged chaturanga. Shoot it back. 3-legged dog. Lower as you exhale. Replace the top of the foot. Inhale and exhale to downward dog. Lovely. Take 3 waves there through the spine. Come forwards to your high plank. Bend through the knees, bottom back. Waving there for 2. And for 3. Pushing back, downward dog. Left leg floats up. Soften and bend, breathe, open through that hip. Drop your left toes down, press the hips nice and high. Wild thing. Slowly flip it back. Ground your left palm down, shoot the left leg nice and high. Left knee forwards, tap and hold. Left tricep. Good, tap and hold, nose or forehead. Send it back. Left knee, right tricep. Send it back. Left knee hugs into your chest. Hold there for 3, 2, ground for 1. Inhale to come up, find your high lunge. Lovely, ground the back foot down, find that warrior 2. Straighten your front leg as you inhale, exhale to bend. Straighten there for 2, and for 3. Lovely, final time as you straighten, left arm comes forwards, exhale through your triangle pose. Option to stay here or reach your right arm overhead, left arm out to join. 5 breaths for 5, for 4. If you've still got your jump on, you're doing super well. For 3, 2, and 1. Come back through that triangle. Inhale, we come up. Spin your toes out to the corners of your mat. Drop down to your goddess squat. Bring your hands there onto the inside of your thighs and just rock from side to side. Lovely. Inhale to straighten. You're going to cartwheel the hands, come down. Frame your left leg. Shift your weight forwards. Lift your right leg and your left arm. Twisted half moon. Step that right leg back. Left arm reaches back to follow. Breathing into that twist. Hands find the heart center. Right elbow comes onto the outside of your left knee. Pressing those palms together. Breathe into that twist. Lovely. Sweep the arms up. Find your high lunge. Exhale, lower the back knee down. Shift your weight back there as you bring your hands to your heart center. You can stay here or you can start to lift your left leg, finding that balance. Good. Notice that eye line there. Breathing for 3, for 2, and for 1. Ground that left foot down, sweep the arms up, lift back through your high lunge. Exhale, both hands come down. Shoot the left leg back, 3-legged dog. Optional 3-legged chaturanga. Inhale through upward dog. Push all the way back, downward dog. Lovely, drop down to your forearms, finding your dolphin pose. As you exhale, take it nice and slow. Breathing there for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Pushing back into your palms, take an exhale, drop down to your knees. Send your bottom back to your heels, extending your arms forwards. Notice that breath. Come back into your body. Lovely. Now, if anyone has a headstand here in your practice, so you want to come into a headstand, use the wall if you need to behind you. If you have like a plain wall. If you're coming into a headstand on your own, just on the mat, then again, make sure you've got space around you. Option to bring your hands into tripods. So hands come a little bit further back, head comes forwards. As you press into the palms, you slowly start to curl the toes under and walk the knees forwards. Walk the toes forwards. Knees can either come onto your triceps through a half headstand or engaging that core, pressing through the hands, coming up full headstand. Again, make sure there's not too much pressure onto your head. Try and sing a Christmas song whilst you're upside down. And when you're ready with control, coming back down nice and slowly. Releasing all the way down to your mat. Find your child's pose, really nice. Send your bottom back to your heels. Good, come back to that breath, nice and slowly breathing in. And out. When you're ready, walk the hands forwards, come back to your tabletop position. As you come to your tabletop position, push all the way back, downward dog. Exhale, wave the body forwards, chaturanga hold, lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop all the way down to the floor. Start to release your hands behind you, interlace your two palms, releasing those 2 index fingers. As you reach those 2 index fingers behind you, squeeze the glutes, push down with the tops of the feet. Take a lovely full breath, lifting your chest. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Lower, come all the way down, forehead or chin hit the floor. Slowly start to allow the shoulders there to soften into the mat. Take 3 big breaths, pressing the belly into the floor. Breathing there for 3, for 2, and for 1. Bending your knees. Your hands are going to reach back, grab a hold of your feet. Feet can be pointed here or flexed. As you take a nice full breath, you're going to inhale, start to kick your feet into your hands, and slowly start to lift the legs. Chest might also start to lift. Coming into that full bow pose. Whatever bow pose means for your body, take it nice and slow. Breathing here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Lowering all the way down. Hands come underneath your head, palms facing down, and just sway the knees from side to side. Lovely. Release those legs all the way down to the bottom of your mat. Hands come back underneath your shoulders, pressing into your palms. Push all the way back, tabletop. You're going to swing your legs round to the left-hand side, coming down to your sit bones. Lovely. Soles of the feet are going to come together. Hands are going to stay behind you. Fingertips are just pressing into the floor. Just rocking those knees from side to side. Keeping that chest nice and lifted. If you still have your Christmas jumper on, please just send me a little comment and let me know. 3 more breaths here for 3, 2, and 1. Hands are going to come onto the inside of your feet. Thumbs are coming onto the inside, so your elbows are coming in towards your groin. Your elbows onto the outside of your shins. Again, nice long spine from the bottom. Lengthening with the crown of the head. Full breath as you inhale, coming all the way up. Hands come onto the outside of your knees, draw them back together. Take 3 rock and rolls there. So you're going to rock back on your mat for 1, for 2, and for 3. Find your boat pose, Navasana. Feet can be flexed here or legs can be straight. Whatever feels best for your body today. If you want to go full, you can start to bring your peace fingers there onto your big toes. Keep the legs nice and strong. Lovely for 3, for 2, and for 1. Releasing those hands, keep the legs nice and high, then slowly start to bend the knees. You're going to lower all the way down. Good, reaching the arms nice and high above the head. Interlace those palms together, take a nice big stretch. And hug your right knee in towards you, squeeze it in towards you, tuck your chin to your chest. Release the head back onto the mat and draw the right knee across the body. Come back through the center, release the right leg down. Hug the left knee this time in towards you, give it a nice big squeeze, tuck your chin. Release the head back onto the floor and draw that left knee across to the right hand side. Left arm nice and wide. Coming back through the center, release your left leg all the way down to the bottom of the mat. And then just release your hands either onto your belly or out to the side. And just fully allow the body here to flop into the space. Allow that breath to be nice and heavy. Letting go of anything you might be holding on to. Just allowing that natural rise and fall of the belly there. Nice and slowly breathing in and breathing out. If you have just joined us, sadly you have missed the power flow, but I am going to save it onto the story so you can come back to it later. Those of you that are in Shavasana, just take a few more moments here. And when you're ready, just slowly start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bring yourself back into the space. And then take a nice big yawn or a stretch. You're going to reach the arms nice and high. Hug those knees in towards your chest, give them a nice big squeeze. You're going to rock from right to left here, so you're just massaging across your lower back. And then rock your way up to a nice comfortable seat, either coming onto your knees there or crossing your legs over as you come onto your sit bones. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Take a lovely full breath in. And take a nice big breath out. Bring a smile back to your face. And then blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for your practice. Namaste. Thanks everyone. So as I said, I will save this onto Instagram and you guys can come back to it. And thank you everyone that joined in. If you have any feedback or anything at all, just let us know. And Merry Christmas. If you lasted in your Christmas jumper, well done. Thank you. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you all soon on Instagram. Have a lovely rest of your day. Thanks, Julia.